They're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number one.
Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The tight end Henry here in motion.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
This defense for the Dolphins, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson, and he will have the Patriots first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Oh, and now some space to operate. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Looking to throw. May. He's got it to Williams.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And down to the 28-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Open man, that's Henry.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
They'll throw with May.
That's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Trevion Henderson
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Dolphins nothing.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Patriots will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now, having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
Now whistles come in. We're going to... A timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami.
Come on. Set. Check. 19 Tigers. Dragons 60. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Here's Wilson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The Dolphins at 500, 7-7 on the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing again here, Wilson. They'll swing this out wide. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Now Henderson. And he's up into at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Okay, he didn't break down all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. To throw, it's May. Well, back foot throw there is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Here we go. Check.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And not much running room. Down to the 32. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Okay, break. Ready, go.
Now it's Wilson. And this is incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
65 catch, 65 catch.
Wilson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
60 back, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Dolphins take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before the game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They go play action now. May. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams, 59 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
4th down. Here's Wilson. He's going to try and go deep again. It's caught at the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Again, Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line.
Here we
2nd
go.
and goal. There's Wilson to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
A gain of a yard. Cowboy 80.
They'll go. H.M. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Patriots get the football back. The Pats at the line ready to go. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
2nd down and 6 now.
At the 5-yard line.
To the air, May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this out past the 25.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 20.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Henderson will try and run for the 1st. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
What's that? Crazy.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing here is May. That's complete to Chisholm. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up.
First down, Patriots.
Here's May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
19-18.
Wilson. A solid stiff arm. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Ready.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Come on. Set.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As they'll take over with just under a minute left to play. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll look to throw. May looking to run. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now Hill to return it. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it'll be Dolphin football. first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. He's going to let it go again. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
They'll throw with May. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The tight end Henry here in motion. From the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on what should be the final play of the first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Here's Wilson. It's Jackson again on the reception. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Touchdown, Dolphins! From 10 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Patriots 14.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Call it a gain of a yard. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, May with it. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
Here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go!
Now Wilson. Throw caught by Ochan. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 19 tight, 19 tight.
The Dolphins, first down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Wilson will throw again. He gets it complete to Jackson. Touchdown! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
So whenever having a rookie quarterback taking time to adjust to life in the NFL, because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 46-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now it's Wilson. He'll hit Jackson complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
A gain of 9 brings up
Ready.
Now it's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get this up to the 32. To the air, May. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing here is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. A good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you can.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Here's Wilson to throw. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 60 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 13. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Back to throw here. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
He's airing it out for Williams. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because
he's got a man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane with career touchdown number 60. And the Dolphins have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes.
There he goes, left side. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. He'll find McMillan here. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trap 60, Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Brandon Smith picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more.
And got his man complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards.
A gain of 43 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Wilson. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Jones breaking from the contact. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got this one to Henderson. It's caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash.
Back to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
They'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Dolphins are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Here's Wilson. And going deep for Hill. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down to the plane to the 37. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll drop the throw.
At the 37-yard line.
Oh, that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
they'll look to throw here. That is caught. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Wilson wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Wilson. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Wilson. And he whips that one incomplete there. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some hope.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
2nd and 14. Under pressure, they get him again. And we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Here now, a 3rd and 20.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for Miami, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you wait.